Jake Carter floated through the wreckage of the alien ship, his helmet light cutting through the darkness. The massive vessel had crashed into the asteroid field 3 hours ago, and his salvage crew was the first to respond. Metal fragments drifted around him like deadly snow as he searched for anything valuable. That was when he saw her. The alien woman was trapped beneath a fallen beam, her pale blue skin growing darker by the minute. She had silver hair that flowed like liquid mercury, and eyes that glowed with a soft purple light. Her breathing was rapid and shallow, and Jake could see the fear in her strange, beautiful face. She was dying. Jake checked his oxygen levels. He had maybe 20 minutes left, barely enough to get back to his ship. But looking at her desperate eyes, he made a choice that would change everything. He removed his backup oxygen tank and connected it to her breathing apparatus. The alien woman's eyes widened with surprise as the life-giving gas flowed into her lungs. Her skin began to return to its normal pale blue color, and her breathing steadied. She spoke in a musical language he did not understand, but her meaning was clear. She was thanking him. Jake worked quickly to free her from the debris. She was lighter than he expected, and when he lifted her in his arms, something strange happened. A warm glow surrounded them both, and he felt a tingling sensation in his chest. Back on his salvage ship, Jake placed the alien woman in the medical bay. His partner Amy Rodriguez ran scans while Jake caught his breath. "Her name is Luna," Amy said, reading the translation software. "And Jake, you need to see this." The medical display showed something impossible. Jake's DNA was somehow connecting with Luna's on a quantum level. The oxygen he had shared with her had created a biological bond between them. "What does it mean?" Jake asked. Amy looked worried. "According to her ship's database, her people have something called a life debt. When someone saves their life with their own breath, they become eternally connected. She is bound to you now." Luna stirred on the medical table and opened her purple eyes. She sat up slowly and looked directly at Jake. When she spoke, the translation device turned her words into English. "You gave me your life essence," she said softly. "Now we are joined until the stars grow cold." Jake felt that same warm tingling in his chest. "I just wanted to help you." Luna smiled, and it was the most beautiful thing Jake had ever seen. "You humans do not understand what you have done. Among my people, sharing breath creates the strongest bond possible. I am now your guardian, your protector, your eternal companion." Over the following days, Jake learned about Luna's people, the Etherian. They were an ancient race that traveled between galaxies, studying different forms of life. Luna had been a scout when her ship was attacked by space pirates. The bond between them grew stronger each day. Jake could feel her emotions, and she could sense his thoughts. When danger threatened, Luna's protective instincts kicked in with fierce intensity. This was proven when pirates attacked Jake's salvage operation. Luna's gentle nature vanished, replaced by a warrior's fury. She moved with impossible speed and grace, her hands glowing with energy that could tear through steel. The pirates fled in terror. "Now you see why the life debt exists," Luna explained afterward. "Your kindness has awakened something in me that cannot be undone." Jake touched her face gently. "I don't want it undone." But their bond brought complications. Other Etherian scouts arrived, demanding that Luna return to their fleet. They said humans were too primitive to understand the sacred connection. Luna refused. "He saved me when he could have saved himself," she told her people. "The life debt is mine to honor." The Etherian leader was angry. "You will doom yourself to a short human lifespan." "Then I will live those years with purpose," Luna replied. Jake stepped forward. What if there was another way? He had been studying Etherian technology with Amy's help. Their quantum biology could be adapted to work both ways. If Luna was bound to his lifespan, perhaps he could be bound to hers. The process was dangerous and had never been attempted between species. But Jake was willing to try. In the end, it worked. The quantum bond that connected them became balanced, allowing them both to share the benefits of Etherian longevity while keeping Jake's human spirit intact. Luna's people were amazed. No human had ever successfully bonded with their race before. They welcomed Jake as the first human Etherian and offered him a place in their fleet. Jake and Luna traveled the galaxy together, exploring new worlds and helping others. The oxygen that had saved her life became the foundation of a love that would span centuries. Wherever they went, their story was told. The human who gave his breath to save an alien and the alien woman who gave her eternity to honor that gift. Their bond proved that kindness could bridge any gap between species, and that sometimes the greatest adventures begin with a simple act of compassion. Jake often thought back to that moment in the wreckage when he chose to share his oxygen. He had expected to save one life that day. Instead, he had found his destiny among the stars.